Humans are cute and terrifying. Life in the galaxy evolves in many different ways and always adjusts to its environment in the most efficient way possible. Since all life forms on the same planet are relatives of each other, it's only natural that they would have a similar design. When we discovered Terra, we found it to be a very interesting world. Almost all the animals in the local ecosystem looked pretty damn cute. From herbivores to top predators. Who knows what conditions set evolution in this direction, but most of the creatures here are worth a squeeze. What a joy it was to learn that this planet was also inhabited by an intelligent species. They call themselves humans. Like other animals of their biosphere, they were very small, about a third of the height of an adult trashi, agile, fast, and not very strong. It felt like even a child could easily overpower them. If they weren't sentient, we would regard them as possible pets. We also noticed that they're extremely curious and reckless. It was a big surprise to us that they had already landed a crew on the moon of their planet. With their level of technology, it was scary to think how many people died in the process. Then we learned that they were in a constant civil war over comically unimportant things. They took themselves quite seriously, which, given their general silliness, looked rather adorable. We tried to observe them covertly, but they were surprisingly quick to detect our drones and even managed to shoot down a few. We found it amusing that their nations decided to keep it a secret. We usually have strict rules about first contact with pre-FTLs, but when their scientists started finding our space stations, we had to break the protocols. We expected them to behave isolationist like all other races, but they turned out to be extremely social. Within just a couple decades, at least one human was participating in nearly every crew and planetary mission. They acted almost like children, marveling at even the simplest things, though their inexperience often led to many clumsy mistakes. Sometimes it seemed that this species had no instinct for self-preservation whatsoever. Keeping your human from accidentally hurting themselves had become one of the tasks of any good captain. Though it's worth saying, their skills were often indispensable. It's amazing how many problems can be solved with just a willingness to take risks. Also, their natural agility made them excellent scouts and mechs. Humans were the only species that could climb vertically up and squeeze through narrow corridors, so we even started designing our ships to fit their anatomy. Please check the link in the comments for part 2.